Good day everyone. My name is Taye Abidakun. In this video, I'll be explaining the reduce function in JavaScript. If you want to understand how the reduce function works in JavaScript, this video is for you. The reduce function is a function used with arrays. You can use it with array of numbers, array of objects, array of string, array of any data type. So let's look at it together. I'll create an array of numbers. Then we'll use reduce on it. This reduce takes two parameters. The first parameter is a callback. The second parameter is a value that can be of any data type. So in this case, I'll put 2, a number here. So what JavaScript does is that it's going to run the codes in this callback based on the number of items in this array. Since there are 3 items in this array, that means JavaScript will run the codes in this callback 3 times. So let's say console log hello. So when we get to the browser, we're going to see hello 3 times. If there are 4 items here, let's say, then you're going to see hello 4 times. So JavaScript runs the code in this callback based on the number of items in this array. So that may make you think that probably the reduce function works like your for each, but there is more to it. Let's proceed. In reduce, this callback must return a value. It must. So let's return a value here. I'll just return, let's say 4. Then this callback can take up to 4 arguments. So we're going to be looking at the arguments one after the other. So this is the first argument. Let's discuss this. So I'm naming the first argument A. You can give it any name of your choice. I name mine A. So what JavaScript is going to do is this. It's going to assign whatever is here to this A to start with. So A initially, A will start as 2, since there is 2 here. If you have 18 here, A starts at 18. If there is 20 here, A starts as 20. If there is Taye here, A starts as Taye. So A starts as whatever you put here, like this. So I'm going to say hello plus A. But that's not how to A. That's not how. Remember, JavaScript is going to run this code 4 times since there are 4 items in this array. For the first time, A will be Taye. So it's going to give me hello Taye. Then it returns 4. Whatever you return here becomes the value of A for the next round. So for the second round, A will be 4. So it's going to console log hello A, that is hello 4. Then it returns 4. Since you are returning 4, A will be 4 for the third round. So it's going to run this code again. Then we have hello A, that is hello 4. Then it returns 4. A will be 4 for the fourth round, which is also the last round. So it's going to console log hello A, then it returns 4, then it terminates. So A starts as Taye, but for every other stuff, for every other round, A will be 4, except the first round. The first round, A will be Taye. Subsequent rounds, A will be 4. So this is just to give us the initial value of A, the starting value of A. But for subsequent ones, A will be whatever this returns. Let's move on. Like this. So if this were to be, let's say, 3, A starts as 3, while for subsequent one, A will be 4. If we return, let's say, 5, A starts as 3, for subsequent ones, A will be 5. We have this like this. So I hope you understand this. Let's move on. Let's return this. Let's see what happens. So again, JavaScript is going to run this code 4 times. Since there are 4 items in this array, it's going to run this 4 times. So A starts as 3. hello A, that is hello 3, it returns A plus 1, so it returns 4. Whatever it returns becomes the value of A for the next round. So for the next round, A will be 4. That's for the second round, A will be 4. So it's going to console log hello 4. That's for the second one. Then it returns A plus 1, that is 4 plus 1, which is 5. So for the third round, A will be 5. It's going to run this code again, that is hello 5. Then it returns A plus 1, which is 6. So for the fourth round, which is also the last round, A will be 6. So it's going to console log hello 6. Then it returns A plus 1, which is 7. Then it terminates. Let's move on. So how we assign this whole stuff to an array, I can call it results. Then we come here and say console log results. So let's see what happens here. So what JavaScript is going to do is this. It's going to assign 3 to A. Then it will console log hello A, that is hello 3. Then it returns A plus 1, that is 3 plus 1, which is 4. So for the second round, A will be 4. Then it's going to console log hello 4. Then it returns A plus 1, which is 5. So for the third round, A will be 5. Then it's going to run this code again. It's a console log hello 5. Then it returns A plus 1, which is 6. So for the fourth round, A will be 6, which is also the last round. A will be 6. So it's going to console log hello A, which is 6. Then it returns A plus 1, which is 7. Then you've gotten to the end of the loop. Nothing, then it terminates. Now the last thing it returns, that 7, will be assigned to whatever you put here, this variable. So that 7, the last thing you returned, will be assigned to results. Then it will console log results, which is 7. So the last thing you return here will be assigned to result. Let's say this is A plus 2. Let's see what happens. So what do you think the value of results will be? Let's just focus on result alone. Let's focus on result. What do you think that would be? So let's look at it together. A starts as 3. It will console log hello 3. So that's for the first round, hello 3. Then it returns 3 plus 2, which is 5. So the value of A will be 5 for the second round. Then it's going to console log hello 5. Then it returns 5 plus 2, which is 7. So the value of A is going to be 7 for the third round. Then it's going to console log hello 7. Then it returns 5 plus 2, which is 9. So the value of A is going to be 9 for the fourth round, which is also the last round. So you're going to see hello 9. Then it returns 9 plus 2, which is 11. Then it terminates. So the last thing it returns will be assigned to results. Then you see console log results, which is 11. I hope you understand this explanation. So we've seen this first argument here. Let's go to the second argument. The second argument represents each value in this array. It represents each value. So what I'll do is this. I'll just clear this and say return so let's say we have this, and let's say this is just A plus 1 like this. So let's see what happens here. So A starts as 3, while B will be the first value in this array. So B will be 7. Then it's going to run this code. Hello 3 plus 7. This is going to be hello 10. Then it returns A plus 1. That is 3 plus 1, that is 4. So the value of A will be 4 for the next round. A will be 4, while B will be the next value, which is 9. So against it display console log 4 plus 9, that is 13. Then it returns A plus 1, which is 5. So the value of A is going to be 5 for the next round, while B will be the next value here, which is 11. Then you have hello 5 plus 11, that is 16. Then it returns 5 plus 1, which is 6. So the value of A is going to be 6 for the next one, while B will be the next value, which is 12. Then it's console log 6 plus 12, that is 18. Then returns A plus 1, which is 7. Of course, since we got to the end of the array, that 7 will be assigned to results. Then this is going to give me 7. So I hope you understand this. Let's do one or two tasks with this before we look at the third and the last argument of this callback. Let's look at it together. So let's assume we want to add up all the numbers in this array with this 3. We want to sum 3 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11 plus 12. How do we go about it? We can say we want to know the result of all of that. So we can say just equal sum A plus B. That's all. So A will be 3, B will be the first value here, 7. Then it's going to return 3 plus 7, which is 10. So the value of A is going to be 10 for the second round, while B will be 9. Then it's going to return 10 plus 9, which is 19. Then the value of A will be 19 for the third round, while B will be the next value, which is 11. Then it will return 19 plus 11, that is 30. So the value of A is going to be 30 for the fourth round, while B will be 12. Then it's going to return A plus B, that is 30 plus 12, right? So that's 42. So that 42 will be assigned to results. Then this will consider log results, which is 42. So if you sum up all of this with 3, you get 42. Of course, we can shorten this a bit. So we still have the same results, like this. So maybe we just want to sum up the numbers in this array without this 3. How do we go about it? So all you need to do is put 0 here, like this. So by putting 0 here, A starts at 0, B will be 7. So this is going to return 0 plus 7, which is 7. So for the second round, A will be 7, while B will be 9. Then it will return 7 plus 9, which is 16. So A will be 16, that's for the third round, while B will be 11. Then it will return 16 plus 11, that's 27. So it's going to return 27. A will be 27, while B will be 12. Then it's going to return 27 plus 12, that's I think 39. So that 39 will be assigned to results. There's a console log this result, which is 39. So we've been able to add up all the numbers in this array. But there's another way to go about it. This second argument is optional. But when you remove it, the way JavaScript behaves is a bit different from what we've been saying. Just a little difference. So let's look at the difference together. So since there is no second argument, A will be assigned to the first value in the array, while B starts from the second value. That means B will never be the first value in this array. A will be assigned to the first value, B will be assigned to the second value in this array. So A will never be the first value in the array. A will never be the first value. So let's see the little difference that is going to give us. A will be 7, B will be 9. So it's going to return A plus B, that is 7 plus 9, that is 16. So it's going to return 16. That 16 becomes the value of A for the next round, while the value of B will be the next value in the array, which is 11. B will be 11. So it's going to return 16 plus 11, that's 27. A will be 27 for the next round, while B will be the next value, which is 12. Then it will return 27 plus 12, that's 39. Then, since we've got to the end of the array, that 39 will be assigned to results. Then it will console log results, which is 39. So you still have the same result. But just know that once you don't put the second parameter of your callback of this, the second parameter of your reduce function, once that is not there, A will be the first value, then B starts from the second value in your array till it gets to the end of the array. And that means that JavaScript will run the codes in this callback one time lesser than the number of items in this array. One time lesser than that. What do I mean? So when you have this, you're going to see hello 3 times, not 4 times again. That's because A starts as this, B starts as this. So it will run this one, then B goes to the next value, which is 11. Then it will run this again, that's second time. Then B goes to the next value, which is 12. It runs this again, which is the third time. So it will terminate the loop. We have this. So it's going to run this code one time lesser than the length of this array. So I hope that part is clear. So we've been able to use it to add up the values in an array. Let's use it to find the highest number in an array. So let's say you want to get the highest number in this array. You can say if A is greater than B, then return A, else return B. That's all. So we are using its ternary operator. A will be the first value here. B will be the second value here. So is 7 greater than 9? No. Because it is first, it will return B, which is 9. So that means for the next round, A will be 9 and B will be the next value, which is 11. So A will be 9 and B will be 11. Is A greater than B? Is 9 greater than 11? No. So it's going to return B. So it's going to return 11. So meaning for the next round, A will be 11, while B will be the next value, which is 12. So is 11 greater than 12? No. It's going to return B, which is 12. Then that will be assigned to the result, then it will console log 12. So let's assume we have 15 here like this. Let's see what happens there. A will be assigned to, 7 will be assigned to A, 15 will be assigned to B. Is 7 greater than 15? No. So it's going to return B. So the value of A is going to be 15 now for the next round, while B will be 9. Is 15, which is A, greater than B, which is 9? Is 15 greater than 9? Yes, 15 is greater than 9. So it's going to return A, it's going to return 15 back. Then it means going to the next one, A will be 15 and B will be the next value, which is 11. Is 15 greater than 11? Yes, it's going to return A to return 15 again. So the value of A will be 15 going to the last one, while B will be 12. Is 15 greater than 12? Yes, 15 is greater than 12. It's going to return A, which is 15, and that will be assigned to a result, then you can select results. So I've been able to use it to get the highest number in an array. You can also use it to get the lowest number, just change it to this. Then we have this, so the lowest number here is 7. So it's simple and easy to use. Let's look at the third and the last argument of our reduce callback function. So we put C here. I'll say console log C. C represents the index of B at any point in time. So what you need to do is, what's the index of B at any point in time? Whatever the index of B is, that's the value of C. It's good you note that. Whatever the index of B is, that's the value of C. So when we run this, A will be 7, B will be 15, C will be the index of 15, so C will be 1. So it's going to console log 1. Since you are not returning anything, so going to the next one, A will be undefined, while B will be the next value in the array. So B is going to be 9. Then C becomes the index of 9, which is 2. It will console log 2, which is C. Then it returns undefined. C will be undefined, going to the next one, while B will be the next value, which is 11. C will be the index of this 11, which is 3. Then it's going to console log C, which is 3. then it returns undefined, A will be undefined, then B will be the next value, which is 12, C will be the index of 12, which is 4, it's console log C, which is 4, then it terminates. Remember, the last thing is going to return will be undefined, so when we check it, it's ought to be undefined. But C will always represent the index of B at any point in time. So when you check it, you're going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, like this line is going to give you 1, 2, 3, 4, because it represents the index of B at any point in time. Now let's put a value here like this. You know, when you put a value here, A will be that value, then B will be the first value here. So C now will be 0. C will be 0 because C represents the index of B at any point in time. So C will be 0. So when you say console log C, it's going to give you 0. Then when it returns undefined, since you are not returning anything, it automatically returns undefined. So the value, going for the second round now, the value of A will be undefined. The value of B will be the next value here, which is 15. The value of C will be the index of this 15, which is 1. So this is going to console log 1. Then it returns undefined. B will be the next value, which is 9. C will be the index of this 9, which is 2. There is console log C, which is the index of 9, which is 2. It returns undefined again. A will be undefined. B will be the next value, which is 11. C will be the index of this 11, which is 3. Then it's console log C, which is 3. Then it returns undefined. A will be undefined. B will be 12. C will be the index of 12, which is 4. Then it's console log C, which is 4. Then it returns undefined. So the last thing it returns to be undefined. Then when you check this, this will be undefined. So 0, 1, 2, 3, then undefined. So now you know what C stands for. Let's check the last one, which is D. The last argument here, this D, represents the whole array. The whole array. So if you say console log D, D will always be the whole array back, like this whole array. So A starts at 0, B will be the first value here, C will be the index of B, which is 0, D will be the whole array. So D will be this whole array. That's for the first round. Of course, since you are not returning anything, going to the second round, A will be undefined. B will be the next value here, which is 15. C will be the index of 15, which is 1. D will be the whole array again, this whole array. So it's going to console log the whole array. Then since you are not returning anything, it returns undefined again. A will be undefined for the next round. B will be the next value here, which is 9. C will be the index of 9, which is 2. D will be the whole array here like this. So D will be the whole array. Then you return, it's console log the whole array. Then since you are not returning anything, it's going to return undefined. Then it go for the next round. For the next round, A will be undefined. B will be 11. C will be the index of 11, which is 3. D will be the whole array. So it's going to console log the whole array. Then it returns undefined. Then going for the next round, A will be undefined. B will be this 12. C will be the index of 12, which is 4. D will be the whole array. The whole array. Then it's going to console log D, which is the whole array. Then it returns undefined. Whatever it returns will be given to this since it got to the end of the array. So whatever it returns will be assigned to results. Then this is going to console log results, which is undefined. So this will always give you the whole array back. So with this explanation, I hope you understand how the reduce function works in JavaScript. So you can subscribe to my channel for videos like this. Thanks for watching.